My name's Jim Ray. I got a few $100 trillion bills from Zimbabwe, so I decided to send them off to various people in Washington, D.C. to sign. I sent a few to Dr. Ron Paul because I knew those would be easy to sign. It turns out some lunatic is actually getting $1,000 for one of these on eBay, which, believe me, you can get one from me for a lot less. But anyway, while I was at it, I decided to also send a few off to other people. I sent one to President Obama, sent one to Timothy Geithner, and I sent two to Ben Bernanke, one of them in his D.C. office and one of them at his New York City office. None of the others have responded, but the D.C. office did respond to me. And here's their first letter. Dear Mr. Ray, thank you for your recent letter to Chairman Bernanke, in which you requested he sign a $100 trillion bill from Zimbabwe. The chairman receives a great number of letters daily, and many of these letters do not relate to his official duties or the Federal Reserve's activities. As a public figure with many daily responsibilities, he is unable to reply to all these letters personally. Also, it is not a policy of this agency to fulfill requests such as the one you submitted. I regret we are unable to fulfill this request, and we have included your currency with this response. Again, thank you for taking the time to write. Sincerely, Lindsay Diokno, D-I-O-K-N-O, who is in their public affairs office. She didn't include currency with it, but that was okay. I figured they were going to send it later. They did send it back later, and they sent it back, interestingly enough, instead of in a clear condom, in this very dark condom, and in horrible condition because it was already kind of ripped in half. And as you can see, I just chipped off a piece of it that big. Okay, as you can see, it's very, very delicate. It will break rather than even ripping. They clearly irradiated it with something, so they were clearly trying to send me a message. Anyways, they sent it back in this weird little, opaque instead of clear condom. They didn't send me back my clear condom, and this is the second letter. This is regarding your correspondence to Chairman Bernanke, in which you requested the chairman sign the Zimbabwe bill. The currency you included in your letter is enclosed with this response. I apologize for it not being sent with my previous letter. Again, thank you for contacting the Federal Reserve Board, again from Lindsay. And the weird thing is also, I guess it's easy to do this when you don't print your own money. They did not ever use or irradiate, by the way, my self-addressed stamped envelope, so I've still got a stamp that's perfectly usable on this envelope, which they could have sent the thing back in that. They could have just auto-penned it. I mean, everybody knows they have an auto-pen. Anyway, that's my story, and I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day. All right, now, how did that